Alright, so currently long the XIV, which is the inverse VIX product, long at 2367, which is this bar I'm highlighting right there, on an early bird setup. Market gap down this morning, had a bit of consolidation, and then it broke to the upside. It has now moved 1R, so we've now trailed our stop to minus 1R. It'd be unlikely for this to gap fill in one straight shot, as we're down 2%. So I'm going to manage this trade somewhat carefully, as we also have FOMC coming out later in this afternoon. So expect some movement in the morning, followed by a real period of consolidation and choppiness as people jockey for those FOMC minutes. 9:47. Alright, quick update on the XIV position. So still holding it. At this point, stop again is at minus 1R. We have some news coming out in about 4 minutes. It's the factory orders number and the ISM manufacturing numbers coming out at 10 o'clock. So expect some movement here. At this point, it can really go either way. So we've trailed our stop here, and worst comes to worst, we trail up for minus 1, and we reset and look for the next trade. Otherwise, we manage it as we normally do using the 2-5-1 approach. It's now 9:56. Alright, quick update. It is now 10:20. After the news, we had a bit of chopping around, and since then it's broken out of this kind of a descending. Had a bit of a downtrend there, broke out of that. As you can see, there's a little bit of volume on this breakout bar, so that's positive. So now we're at 2R, so we moved our stop to par. Now we're looking for an extension to 3R. 10:21 in trade management mode. Alright, 10:23, another quick update. It's now touched and past 3R. So we now trail our stop to plus 1R, so whatever happens, we'll capture plus 1 on this trade. Let's look at a larger time frame here for a second. Now this is getting to be a little extended. We had one large bar here, one large bar here on high volume, and another large bar here on high volume. So at this point here, this move is getting fairly extended. We might see some consolidation after this next brief period. Let's look at a wider time frame. Let's look at the 15-minute range, 15-minute time frame. We can see we had a bit of consolidation under that opening range, and then it popped through. If we take a look now at the ES, it's the S&P 500 E-mini futures contract, drawing the Fibonacci's from yesterday's high to today's low. We've now retraced about 38.2% of that move. And let's just go back to the XIV here for a second and see if there's anything else that's worth mentioning. So it's quite a bit of resistance kind of coming in this area here around this opening range low from yesterday's opening range low. We could expect it to slow down there a bit. And if we go back to our 2-minute chart again, and we can see that things are beginning to slow down a bit here, as that was really the move that got some of those guys who were short, kind of got them probably stopped out, as they probably weren't expecting the markets to move that quickly, and stopped them out. So we're still in trade management mode. We're up plus 3R at this point. We've trailed to minus 1R. 10:24. Quick update on the XIV position. Stopped out for plus 1R. The 20 position ended up being the level of resistance that stopped this move. Again, there was a couple of things that were causing that level of resistance. Number one, well, actually, there was one thing mainly that was causing that level of resistance. If you take a look, as I outlined before, the opening range, yesterday's opening range low was actually 24.20, and if you extend, I'll just draw on that trend line, you'll see. So that basically capped that move there. So when it hit that level, it bounced off, and you can kind of tell this by just the parabolic nature of the move. So it got a little bit extended. This is the breakout out of this kind of this bullish flag pattern. You can see here that the volume had increased, so that's one, the volume increased above the the average. Then the next bar, we had a subsequent, another long or wide range bar on higher volume, and then this next bar again has even more volume. It is not a wide range bar, but it is the third consecutive bar with increased volume. So usually when you see something like that, it tends to be a short-term or intermediate top, as all the buyers have got on board and there's no more buyers left. So that's it for this trade, plus 1R. Nothing spectacular, but FOMC coming out later this afternoon, and we'll see if there's more fireworks at that time.